Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Going to do a speed test using the Huawei Nexus 6P up against the newest member of the family. This is my son's device, and I'm thanking him a bunch for letting me review his own personal ZTE Axon 7. So I'm going to do a simple folder and app opening test. You've seen a few of what I've done with other devices, so I'm going to kind of run the same pattern here and just see how these two devices do up against each other. Again, this isn't fun. We could do this 2, 3, 4, 5 times and the outcome may be just a tad bit different. Who knows? We're going to find out right now how these two devices fare against each other. I'm going to go over some specs really quick on the Huawei Nexus 6P. Not going to take too much of your time with this, but we do have a 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display, 2K display, 1440 by 2560 on the Huawei Nexus 6P, 3 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 810, does have a 3450 milliamp battery, and it has a 12.3 megapixel camera on the back. It does have laser autofocus, dual LED, dual tone flash. On the front, we have an 8 megapixel camera, which is a really good camera for this device. And we got front firing speakers, USB Type-C. So, I mean, this device is loaded. It's pure stock Android. It's Nexus, man. It's a Nexus device. And, wow, yeah. Just the experience on stock Android is phenomenal. Still has Marshmallow. At some point, we will be getting Nougat. So, waiting for that to happen. And on the back, we do have a fingerprint sensor back there. As you can see, there's a microphone right here. Up top, you have your microphone jack. Bottom is where your USB Type-C is down there. So, yeah, just a wonderful, wonderful, gorgeous, beautiful device. Just great to have in my catalog. Just totally, totally digging it. So let's head over to the ZTE Axon 7. A little bit of a smaller device, 5.5-inch Super AMOLED display, 1440 by 2560. That too is 2K. 4 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon, the latest and greatest, 820, sporting a 3250 milliamp battery. On the back, we have a 20 megapixel camera with a phase detection, autofocus, and optical image stabilization, dual LED, dual tone flash. 8 megapixel on the front, does have fast charge 3.0, USB Type-C. So a lot of goodies, and of course, front-facing speakers. Okay, those front-facing speakers, yeah. Amazing. So that's basically Dolby Atmos. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but you know what I'm talking about. This device also sports a fingerprint sensor on the back. Now, I didn't mention the storage. The Huawei Nexus 6P comes with 32 gigs of internal storage. It has no SD card slot for expandable memory. So basically, with 3 gigs of RAM and then the 32 gig that's on board, there is a 64 gig. And I'm thinking also it was, if I can remember correctly, it was 128, if I'm correct, variant as well as far as internal storage. But yeah, it would be cool if these Nexus devices came out with expandable storage, but you know, to this point, no. On the ZTE Axon 7, it is sporting, basically, this device right here has 64 gigs of internal storage, along with that 4 gigs of RAM that I told you. But it does have an SD card slot, so this will give you up to 256 extra gigs of memory. So super, super cool. Got my little Stormtrooper here, kind of keeping an eye on the competition, making sure that it's going to be fair. So there you go. There's the basics of the internals of the engines running these devices. And now I'm going to do a speed test, and we're gonna let the ZTE Axon 7 go first. So I'm gonna sit down here, standing up and talking, and I hope everybody's doing great. Thanks for watching the video where I was just kind of talking off the top of my head, chit-chatting yesterday, you know, kind of the last few weeks of what's been going on with me with my devices, and kind of just trying to sum up a little bit of what was on my mind with all of you, and then reporting to you that we hit 2,000 subs. So yeah, man, just amazing. Woo! So thanks a lot for watching and for all the nice things, man. You guys, seriously, man, thank you. A lot of great things being said. The feedback was just amazing. Yeah, so thanks very much. So we're gonna go to recent page. The only thing that's open here is the clock here that we're gonna go into to do the to time the ZTE Axon 7. Right now I have no pages open here, no recent apps. It's all cleared out. So we're gonna go ahead and start this puppy up, and yeah, so hopefully I don't goof up. I don't want to start over. So let's do this. So there you have it. I know the lighting's a little bit off. Looks pretty yellowish actually, but I'm hoping that you were just watching the the test itself. The Huawei Nexus 6P takes this one. Now, again, we could run this again, and then it may turn out different. I don't know. So, yeah, just let me know what you think. The ZTE Axon 7 up against the Huawei Nexus 6P. Basically, you have ZTE with their own skin over the top of Marshmallow, which could be the determining factor on how all this plays out up against a device that is basically stock Android. That's what it is. You know, not basically, it is. It is stock Android. So, yeah, again, all in fun. I could do this again, and then it may turn out different. I may do it again later and post another one here in about a week or so. But for right now, the Huawei Nexus 6P is the victor. And again, we're talking about seconds, everybody. We're talking about seconds. And if the skin is the determining factor on the ZTE Axon 7, you're only talking about seconds, okay? It is smooth, it is feathery. One thing my son wanted me to tell you all is that he is a gamer, so he plays games on his devices a lot. His Note 3 took a lot of abuse with gaming, and Minecraft is a very intense game. And the one thing he said, okay, of course, we're talking about the Note 3. It's an ancient device, but still a good device. It just had a lot of lag, a lot of stutter. It was not smooth at all for him in his experience. But playing Minecraft on the ZTE Axon 7, he said it was just phenomenal. It was smooth, it was feathery, it was silky. He just said, Dad, wow, my gaming experience with Minecraft was just amazing. So he wanted all of you to know that. So there you go. Again, till my next video, this is my Project 13. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out. There, the lighting changes again. Somehow, one way or the other, I'm going to order in a light kit for my channel at some point. Anyway, I'm out. Till the next video. God bless. And remember, this is my Project 13. You are my Project 13. You. Right? Them.